Hi, it's Tania Gabrielle, Wealth Astronumerologist, here with your solar eclipse forecast. This is the big one, the Great American Eclipse, as it's been named, happening on August 21st, 2017 at 7:30 p.m. in London, 2:30 p.m. New York, and 11:30 a.m. Pacific. This is where the sun gets darkened completely. This is a total eclipse. And the last time that an eclipse took place over the United States, all 49 states being affected, was in 1918. Now, August this year is an 18 universal month, and 1918 was 99 years ago. And in numerology, 99, 9 plus 9 equals 18. So we have a huge emphasis on that number of release, compassion, unconditional love being emphasized. So basically, this new moon eclipse, that's what a solar eclipse is a rebirth moment. And the number 18 is also a rebirth number because we're dealing with both letting go of past paradigms in a major way and also starting something brand new at the same time. So many big shifts, much transformation is in store. Solar eclipses are the eclipses that plant new seeds. They open you up to new directions and ideas. And because Leo rules the sun, and this is a Leo solar eclipse, the sun is even more emphasized. Your inner star is lit up even more, which, you know, is exciting in so many ways because Leo is a fire sign, but also because Mars is in Leo. Mars, the fire planet, is in Leo for the first time in 2 years and is accompanying the sun through the two eclipses for the whole month of August. So we've got this really strong drive to move forward anyway, to go for new ventures anyway, to be assertive, right? Mars is the warrior planet. And so you will feel both a combination of needing more rest as you purge, but also needing more exercise as you activate. Right? So that's the shift moment where new beginnings and endings are happening at the same time. Now the sun, moon, Mars, and north node of the moon are all in Leo. So exciting. I mean, this is, again, about shining your light. However, eclipses are a covering of the light, a covering of the moon, a covering of the sun in August. So they're more introspective events. So your inner life is the one you really want to pay attention to initially, especially in August, because Mercury went retrograde on August 12th. So this is really allowing you to not, move forward without waiting for a moment, waiting for a couple weeks, and letting everything digest, because making life-changing decisions during eclipses is not a good idea. You want to wait a week before and after any eclipse, which is all of August, because we have two eclipses, one on the 7th, one on the 21st. So no big decisions this month at all. Everything's changing. You need to get clarity after Mercury goes direct on September 5th before you move forward. The eclipse storm itself is an internal event. Okay, the eclipses take you in because the light darkens. That means you look at what's inside. And Leo is the sign of your heart. It governs actually physically. Every sign governs a certain part of your body, and Leo governs the heart. So where are you looking? You're looking into your heart. And the number 18 is also about the heart. It's about compassion, unconditional love. So you're observing and seeing and acknowledging what wants to take off, what wants to get adjusted. Mercury's helping with that too, Mercury retrograde. It's a perfect time for Mercury retrograde, especially in Virgo, because first of all, Mercury is the ruler of Virgo, and this is where the retrograde is happening. But it also, Virgo allows us to really look at the details and not leave any stone unturned, and to look at your daily life and your work and everything that's super important, right? So with these eclipses, there's a lot of energy. This one is the big one, the Great American Eclipse. The fact that Mercury is retrograde during it is really helping us to digest what's going on. So what you want to do is just understand that the energy is very, very, very fired up and dynamic. And at the same time, we're not really seeing things very clearly. So If events unfolding around you are emotional or in turmoil or intense or whatever it is, you can take that energy and create something magnificent instead, right? And there's a lot of transits surrounding this eclipse that are helping these life-changing shifts to happen in a very positive way. First of all, the sun is trine Uranus. How beautiful is that? Uranus, the activation planet, the ruler of the Aquarius lunar eclipse that happened 2 weeks ago. Sun is trining Uranus. It's like it's taking what you learned from that eclipse, moving it forward and allowing you to move into the future, to connect with new people. Uranus rules the 11th house. Aquarius rules the 11th house. And so this is such a gorgeous time to just connect with your soul family, right? So blood family can be sometimes very different than soul family, and it's to acknowledge, you know, who is actually in your soul family. And Uranus is like, go for it in that direction. The sun feels magnificently free with this transit. Mars, which is connected with the sun, right? We've got those 4 planets together in Leo. Mars is trine Saturn. How beautiful is that? That gives you tons of perseverance and concentration power and the ability to actually be responsible for the really, you know, ambitious decisions that you might be making later on. So, and here's the thing, there's the grand fire trine, which I've talked about for months now, being activated because it takes place, part of the trine, this big triangle in the sky, takes place in Leo, where the North Node moved in May. So this grand fire trine, which is so fortunate, with the North Node in Leo, Uranus in Aries, and Saturn in Sagittarius, is being triggered by this eclipse as well, which brings so much positive forward momentum energy. Energy you take responsibility for with Saturn in Sagittarius, and energy that frees you up with Uranus in Aries in a new way. And then with the North Node in Leo, you have new relationships you're entering, new people you're meeting, new dynamic partnerships you're forging in business and personal. Okay, and then we have a lot of Venus emphasized during this amazing eclipse. Venus is in Cancer through August, and so you know, when Venus is in Cancer, it wants to feel happy at home, beautifying the home, or taking a vacation, or hanging out in your private sanctuary. And it's a beautiful place for Venus. Now, Venus makes 3 wonderful transits during this beautiful eclipse. It's sextile Mercury, which really allows you to take your mind and be relaxed. So it really adds, in this intense eclipse storm energy, it adds a take it easy attitude and thoughts of love and thoughts of beauty. And so you want to place beautiful music and really immerse yourself in creative, artistic you know, surroundings and events, because Venus is asking you to really tune in to that joy, that love, and that abundance, that luxury. Venus is also square Uranus, which brings excitement in love and romance and changes in how you perceive abundance and financial growth in your life. And Venus is also trine Chiron, which brings beautiful healing through love. This is such a beautiful aspect that we're experiencing. So healing through music, healing through flowers and gorgeousness, right? So, you know, take this energy and beautify your life, beautify everything around you, and enjoy the beauty of nature. Jupiter is square Pluto during this eclipse. Again, this was activated during the new moon, the lunar eclipse on August 7th. Jupiter square Pluto was at 17 degrees at that time. Now Jupiter's moved a little forward, but there's still a very tight square. This is very, very good for attracting abundance. We have such a big abundance theme during this eclipse. And so, you know, you want to really look at, first of all, with the number 18 in release, what is holding you back? What are you sabotaging regarding financial freedom? You know, look at that. Understand who to hang with and who maybe not to spend so much time with. Who are the people who are a negative influence and are downers and are complainers, and who are the ones who are just excited to live and thereby attract abundance in all its forms into their life. This is what you're looking for with this powerful square, Jupiter and Pluto. And so also there's Mercury opposite Neptune. That is very spiritual. It enriches your imagination. It enriches your fantasy, your inspiration, right? So you really have great psychic abilities when this aspect happens. So really every planet is triggered during this incredible great American eclipse. I can't say enough about it. This is an excellent, excellent time to shake things up, to be fearless. Leo wants you to move forward. This eclipse happens at 28 degrees 53 minutes, and 28 degrees, that's almost 29 degrees. 28 and 29 in astrology for the degrees are critical degrees. They enhance everything when something happens. So when one of the biggest eclipses in a long time happens on one of those degrees, you know for sure the universe is saying, get up and change something, shake things up, welcome new possibilities, new moon eclipse, removing those things that are not working for you, 18 universal month, right? Be open to new things, rebirth. Take this time to just wipe the slate clean and acknowledge who you are at the deepest, most creative, most joyful level. You know, being present is the absence of fear. Being present is living in joy. You cannot be afraid or worry or project the past into the future when you are here and now. And eclipses will take you to that internal point where that is acknowledged, that total mindful breathing, incredible connection that we can always tune into no matter what is happening to us, right? And right now you really do want to tune in. You want to take that time for yourself. Get away from the hustle and bustle and all the information that's coming at you and just take the time to let it sink in, this incredible moment. Meditate, you know, be with people who truly, truly mean something to you and create magic. Make the magic something that you internalize and take with you. Eclipses leave a lasting legacy. This one, this Leo eclipse, this solar eclipse, will absolutely have a huge impact for you for at least a year, probably 2 years, because it's probably touching something in your chart, in your birth chart, that is very super powerful. So have a beautiful one. And stay in touch with me in my free weekly videos. You can access them when you click on the link in this video. Basically, I give you the theme for the week, the highlights of the week, and it allows you to just plan your week in a beautiful way. Okay, so leave comments about how this eclipse is affecting you. I'd love to hear from you. It's just such an extraordinary time. And don't forget, no big decisions until after, I would say around September 10th or so, when Mercury is really starting to move forward again. Lots of love. I'll see you in September.